Good morning. Thank you for joining me this Memorial Day, Monday morning, um, for yoga at True Freedom Recovery. Um, I would just like to take a few minutes for us to get quiet and still and come within ourselves. Just sitting in a comfortable seated position with your hands on your lap, wherever feels comfortable. And we're going to take some deep breaths. Closing your eyes. Let's inhale deeply through our nose. Filling your belly up and exhaling out through your mouth. Take 5 of those deep breaths. Let's bring our hands to our heart. Let's set an intention for our class, perhaps for our day, our week, and bow your head to that intention. Okay, and we'll start with some warm-ups for our body. We'll do some Sufi grinds. So we're just going to rotate our hips in circles to the right. And then when you're ready, you can reverse the circles and go counterclockwise. Okay, we'll come back to our neutral seated position. Let's raise our arms up towards the sky and lower your right arm down, stretching your left arm over your head, keeping your sit bones on the mat. Taking a nice side stretch, breathing into that stretch. You can come down onto your forearm if that's available for you. Make sure to keep breathing, looking up at your left hand. When you're ready, we'll push ourselves up with our right hand and rotate, bringing our left arm down to the mat, your right arm above your head, the same stretch, breathing into your side, looking up at your right hand. Let's come back up to neutral, and we'll extend our right leg out and bring our left heel into our right inner thigh. Raising our arms up towards the sky, shifting our hips in the direction of our foot, right foot, and stretching over in the direction of your toes. Or your shin or your knee. We're just stretching our left side. Remember to keep breathing. Now let's lower our arms to the mat, parallel with our right leg, and just slowly walk your arms towards the center to get a stretch that feels good for your hamstring. Nothing should hurt or be painful. Just get a nice stretch in your hamstring. And when you find that spot, just hold it and breathe. Use your hands to push yourself back up, and we'll take both of those stretches to the left side. Extending your left leg, bringing your right heel into your left inner thigh. Reaching your arms up towards the sky, shifting your hips towards your left foot and leaning over, getting a nice side stretch on your right side body. Making sure to consistently breathe throughout. And we'll take our hands to the mat, our arms parallel to our left leg, and walk them out like we did on the other side. Walking them until you find a nice stretch for your hamstring. Just hold it and continue your breathing. When you're ready, we'll walk ourselves back up, and let's make our way onto our hands and knees for tabletop asana. We'll do a few cat-cows. So we're going to inhale, dropping our belly, looking up towards the sky. And exhale, arching our back like a cat, bringing our chin to our chest. Do a few of those at your own pace. Really opening up the heart when you look up for cow pose. We're going to continue this cat-cow, but we're going to bring our hips into it. So just stretch. We're going to rotate our hips. Just move forward and backwards, just kind of stretching out all the kinks in your back and your hips this morning. And when you're ready, you can reverse the circles. And let's come to neutral. Make sure your shoulders are over your elbows, over your wrists, and your hips over your knees. And let's extend our right leg out behind us, as if you're kicking the wall behind you. And then if you would like to challenge your balance a bit, you can extend your left arm out as if you're shaking someone's hand, looking forward at the wall in front of you. And then we're going to just touch our right knee to our left elbow 3 times. If this is in your balance practice. Every day is different with balance. Everyone's balance is different. And we'll return to neutral tabletop, extending our left leg behind us. So if you're kicking the wall behind you, and if you would like, you can extend your right arm out in front of you, looking straight ahead, and then bringing your left knee to your right elbow 3 times. Okay, let's return and take a short child's pose. So you can have your knees wide or together. I like to do a wide leg child's pose and bring your buttocks back to your ankles and extend your arms out in front of you on the mat, lowering your head. Take some deep breaths. Okay, from here we're going to take it up to standing. Whatever is the most convenient way for you to get to a standing position. And with the sun shining so nice this morning, we're going to do some sun salutations. So let's stand at the top of our mat. Let's bring our hands to prayer position, Anjali Mudra, and sweep the arms up towards the heavens. Swan dive down. Raise up halfway. Hands back to the mat. Shift back to plank. Chaturanga down. Lifting up to cobra or up dog. And then lifting the hips into down dog. Step or hop back to the top of the mat. I'll repeat that 2 more times. Hands to heart. Sweep them up to the sky. Swan dive down. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chaturanga. Push up to cobra or down dog. And hips up to downward facing dog. And step or hop up to the top of the mat. Arms up to the heavens. Swan dive down. Halfway lift with a straight back. Forward fold. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. And downward facing dog. Let's hold our down dog for a few breaths and just have strong legs, a strong foundation. Your head should be looking in between your legs, your chin to your chest. Take some deep breaths. And we'll slowly walk our feet up between our hands. And very slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, we'll roll up. And let's extend our arms out in front of us. We're going to go into chair pose. So as if you're sitting in a chair, an imaginary chair, You want your knees above your ankles, lowering your hips down, your arms raised at an angle up towards the sky. Make sure your knees are not over your ankles. Let's take our hands to prayer, and then let's twist take your right elbow to your left knee, looking to the left. If this is a good twist for you, you can stay here. If you want to take it deeper, you can extend your right arm down to the mat, extending your left arm up towards the sky, opening your heart towards the heavens. And we'll come out of that twist back to center, prayer hands, and twist to the other side, bringing your left elbow to the right knee. Staying here if you'd like, or you can extend your left arm to the mat, opening that heart even bigger towards the sky. And we'll return back, and let's raise up to Tadasana, mountain pose. From here, we're going to go into Warrior Two. So let's bring our right leg back, bend your left leg, your knee over your ankle, extend the arms, looking over your left fingertips. It's a very strong pose. Looking forward over the left fingertips, not looking behind you, looking towards your Dharma, your future life path. Let's reverse the warrior, extending our left arm above us, dropping the right. And we'll cartwheel our arms back for a side angle pose. There's variations on most poses. You can bring your arm behind your back if you would like for a half bind, putting it on your left knee. That opens your heart up a bit more. Or you can just have your hand on your hip. Whatever kind of side angle. And then let's reverse it again, pushing back. And side angle, cartwheeling forward. From here, let's straighten our left leg. And we're going to go into triangle pose. So you might want to bring your feet closer together. But we're going to cartwheel our arms. Bring your left arm down your left leg, raising your right arm. This is a chest opening pose, as opposed to trying to get your hand all the way down to the mat. Just put it wherever is comfortable for you. Remembering to breathe throughout. Using your core, let's straighten the arms out. Shift the back foot so that your feet are in line with each other, and we're going to forward fold for a pyramid pose. Bringing your head down towards your shin. You can bring your hands to the mat. All right, we're going to come out of that, and we'll bring all of those asanas to the right side. So let's just shimmy our feet with bending our right leg with our knee above our ankle, extending the arms out, looking over the right fingertips for warrior two. And then we'll reverse our warrior, reaching over our head. Our left arm down our left leg. We'll do a side angle pose, reaching our right elbow on our knee. You can put your left hand on your hip or your thigh. All right, let's reverse our warrior one more time. Keeping the right knee bent. And cartwheeling forward for side angle pose one more time. And we'll straighten our right leg and go to triangle pose. Extending your left arm up towards the sky. Lowering your right arm, opening up your chest and heart towards the heavens. Let's cartwheel back up and just change our feet positions so that we can go into a pyramid pose. So one foot in front of the other. Bending at the hips. Bringing your foot towards your head towards your foot. Okay, using our core strength, let's just come back up and stand with our feet wide for a wide-legged forward bend. You can put your hands on your hips, or you can clasp them behind your back, whatever you prefer this morning. And bend at the hips, bringing your head towards the mat. Remembering to breathe. And raise back up. Let's bring our hands up to 5-pointed star, and shimmy our ankles in and go into goddess pose. Or diva pose, and you can be a funky diva that Jeff invented. And our bounce. It's Memorial Day, we're celebrating. All right, let's bring our hands to our heart, and we're going to go down into a squat. If you would prefer to bring your feet closer together to go into a squat, just go down as far as is comfortable, not causing any discomfort or pain. And you can use your elbows to push your knees open to get a wider stretch in your groin. Using our leg strength, let's stand back up. Bring our arms to our sides. We're going to do, some people call it Stairway to Heaven or Knocking on Heaven's Door, but we're start off slowly twisting, and we'll pick up the pace. So eventually your hands will be making contact with the kidney area on your back. Okay, now we'll bring our feet a little closer together, and we're going to do breath of joy, and that is a three-part asana where we raise our arms up, inhale, out to the side, inhale, raise them up, inhale, and then down, exhale. But you're not going to want to go down if you have any sort of vertigo issues with balance or getting dizzy. So we're going to go. One more. Let's stand in mountain pose, Tadasana, just coming into our bodies, feeling all that prana. And we'll step, when you're ready, you can open your eyes and step to the top of your mat. And let's sweep the arms up. And then swan dive down to forward fold. Halfway lift. And come down into plank. We're not going to lower our body right away. We're going to stay in plank for a few breaths, using your core. And then very slowly, mindfully lower yourself to your belly with your elbows next to your ribs. Push up into either cobra or upward dog. We're going to raise our hips back up to downward dog. Let's raise our right leg up for three-legged dog. Rotate the ankle. You can bend the leg. You can stack the hips. Just trying to get everything moving this morning. And when you're ready, take that right foot in between the hands and lower the knee for a low lunge. You can keep your fingerprints on the earth if you'd like, or if you want to challenge your balance a bit, you can put them on your hand, or raise them up towards the sky for crescent lunge, opening your heart to the heavens. And then lowering the hands back to the earth, let's straighten that right leg. Flexing the right foot for runner's lunge. Getting a nice stretch on the right inner thigh. All right, from here, we're going to, if this is available to you, we're going to shift back into three-legged dog. So you're going to tuck your left toes, using your core strength and leg strength, bring your right leg back up behind you. Lower it for downward dog. And let's lower to the earth for a child's pose. For 3 breaths. Let's raise our hips back up to downward facing dog. Raise our left leg up for three-legged dog. You can bend your knee, stack your hips. Whatever feels good to shake out this morning. And when you're ready, bring that left foot between your hands, lowering your right knee to the earth. And you can keep your hands on the mat or put them on your knee or raise your arms up to the heavens, opening your heart. The farther back your opposite leg is, the more of a stretch you're going to get. And when you're ready, we'll bring our hands back to the earth, straightening that left leg. Flexing the foot. Bringing the head in the direction of the shin or the toes. And once again, if it's available to you, you can use your leg strength and core strength to raise back up, maybe into three-legged dog and then downward facing dog. And we'll lower into child's pose again for 3 breaths. And then we're going to make our way onto our belly. We'll just bring our arms, elbows square for crocodile pose for a couple breaths. No crocodile tears this morning though. And then we'll lift ourselves gently into Sphinx pose with our forearms flat on the mat, raising up into a royal asana, lifting your heart, raising your head in a confident way. Let's lower back down to our bellies. And let's extend our arms out in front of us, arching our back, using our core strength to raise our legs and our arms. And lower. We'll do that again. Then we'll take the same basic asana, but we're going to deepen it a bit by grabbing our ankles and arching our back, rocking into bow pose. And you can slowly come out of that, and whatever way you prefer, we're going to shift onto our backs. So let's start by just laying flat, straight out, and do a full body stretch. Your hands above your head. All right, let's start off by bending our knees, putting our knees right behind our buttocks with the arms down to the side. We're going to lift up into bridge, lifting up your buttocks. You can bring your shoulder blades underneath you and clasp your hands. Make sure you're breathing. And as you come out of that, slowly move your arms out from underneath you. Slowly lower your spine down and raise your arms over your head at the same time. And let's lift up, bring our arms back to our sides. And then lower, raising the arms. Lifting up, arms down, and arms up above the head, back down. Let's bring our knees into our chest and give ourselves a nice squeeze. You can do some circles. And return your knees to the earth when you're ready, and take your right leg over, your right ankle over your left knee, and clasping your hands behind your left thigh, pulling that towards your chest if you would like a deeper stretch, and your hips. We're going to hold this for a few breaths. When you're ready, we'll untwist and bring your left ankle to your right knee, pulling your right thigh towards you. All right, we will lower our feet back to the mat, and we will slowly make our way back to standing. It's just you guys, so I'm I don't think anybody's on.
Please.
Oh, Julie's on. It's just me. She's nobody's watching. It's just really. I just feel like I'm really doing really stupid. Like my mind just keeps going blank.
I've been loving this.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Like my transitions from like I know you're not supposed to give stand, sit, stand, sit, stand, sit.
Where do you want?
Okay.
You want to cut this part out for the video?
Okay. We'll just delete.
It's lights, cameras, action. I've had good things to say.
All right. We'll do some balance poses this morning.
A lot of times our perceptions in our mind aren't our reality.
All right, let's begin with we're going to go in a tree, but let's start with putting our left getting, let's just swing our right foot around, getting a firm foundation on our left leg. When you're ready, you can bring your tree to your ankle or your calf or your inner thigh, just not your knee. Bringing your hands to prayer. And grow your tree if you'd like. Blow. Finding a drishti to concentrate on. And we'll come out of that side of the tree and kind of shake it out a little bit. And we'll stand on our right leg, swinging our left leg around. When you're ready, bringing your tree either to your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. And bring hands to heart. And you can grow your tree. Let it swing low in the wind. And we'll come out of tree pose and go into camel. So we're going to sit as if we're in chair pose to begin with, but bringing your arms out in front of you, crossing your, well, we'll cross our right arm over our left and intertwine them, crossing your right leg over. You can just kickstand yourself. That's where your balance is today. Or you can cross your legs, or you can wrap around if you have really good balance this morning. And we'll slowly lower a bit. And back up. And untwist and retwist on the other side. So bringing your left arm out in front, right arm on top, crossing your left leg over, either kickstanding or crossing over, sitting down in your chair, raising the elbows up slightly, and then slowly lowering. And we'll come out of the eagle. Let's go into half moon pose. So we're going to, well, we'll start off with warrior 3. So let's bring our hands to heart, just getting a nice foundation, and slowly raise your right leg behind you, finding a drishti point to concentrate on. You can either do airplane arms or extend your arms in front of you. Come out of that whenever you're ready. And we'll do the warrior 3 on the other side. So gathering your foundation on your right leg. Slowly raise your left leg, bending at the waist. Either doing airplane arms or arms in front of you, or just prayer. Anjali Mudra. And we'll come out of that. And let's do dancer pose. So we're going to we'll stand on our left leg and bend our right knee, our right leg, bring it into our, you guys know how to do it. And pushing your foot into your hand, lean forward, extending your left arm. And come out of that when you're ready. And then we will do that on the opposite side. So standing on the right foot, grabbing the left foot, pushing the foot into your hand, leaning forward, extending your right arm. And come out when you're ready. Okay. Let's just stand with our feet hip width apart, and let's just raise our arms up towards the sky, and go back into forward, wide-legged forward fold again. Let's bring our hands to the earth in front of us and keep your right arm down, lifting your left arm up towards the sky. Opening your chest. And we'll reverse that. Bringing the right arm up. And then if you want to make your legs a little bit wider, and we'll bring the right hand to the left foot, bringing the left arm up. And the other side, bringing the left arm to the right foot. And we'll come down to the mat and just do a couple more asanas before we go into Shavasana. I'm sitting straight up, sitting with your back straight, your hands next to you in staff pose. Raise our arms up towards the sky and lean towards your feet with the straight back. Let's cross our right leg over our left, or if you want, you can go into cow pose. We're going to do a spinal twist. You can either keep your legs straight, or for a deeper spinal twist, cross your leg over, bring your left arm in front of your knee, your right arm behind you, Looking over and above your right shoulder. We'll slowly untangle ourselves from that asana and do it on the opposite side, either with a straight leg or with the cow pose. With your right elbow by your left knee, looking over your left shoulder towards the sky, looking up and over your left shoulder. All right, we'll come out of that. Let's get a nice hip stretch in before we finish. We'll take our legs into, you can either do an easy seat or in a log, fire log. And we're going to slowly lean forward, getting a nice hip stretch. Just do what feels good. You should never have any pain or discomfort. When you find that good spot, just hold it for a few breaths. Whenever you're ready, walk yourself out and switch the legs, having the whatever leg you had on top down below, and slowly walk your hands forward for a nice hip stretch on the opposite side. When you're ready, walk your way out of that. And we're going to slowly make our way to our backs. And grab your knees and give yourselves a hug. Rocking back and forth if that feels good. Grabbing onto your feet for happy baby. Rocking if that feels good too. And extend the feet, the legs. That feels good. Let's do what feels good. And when you've gotten out all the kinks, just find yourself in a nice restful posture of Shavasana. With your legs, your feet splayed open, your arms to your side with your palms up. Let your body absorb all of that beautiful, energetic prana that we just created. Ready, you can start bringing some movement back into your body, stretching, pulling your toes and fingers, bringing your knees into your chest, rolling to one side or the other, slowly pushing yourself up to easy seat. We'll end with 3 ohms. So let's inhale, exhale. Om Shanti Shanti. Peace in our minds, peace on our lips, peace in our hearts. Peace for us to spread to the world who so desperately needs it. Namaste.